So can you explain to us why is it that when Miiracell Plus enters your system, sometimes even what you buy it for, it doesn't work on that and it works on something different? How does it works?
Okay, so let's take it back a bit, ne, to basically like we were saying what health really is, right? That it's not necessarily it's basically about having an immense immunity, and what that means for you, it's that firstly you have what we call stem cells. It's something that I think everybody, I'm sure, well, most people, if not all, know that we are made up of cells. I mean, like from the first minute they say a woman is pregnant, it is cells that are coming together, right? It's the mother cells and the father cells that come together and then they make a baby, right? Um, and then you get born and then you grow up and then you are, let's say you are now at the age of 30 or 35. Then the thing that you need to understand is the fact that you function solely or purely based off on stem cells, and these are cells that are meant to uh, do the repairing or the not only the repairing but also the rebuilding of your immune system on a daily basis. Their main intention or their main build is on repair, like we call them your repair system. You know how when we are growing up, we are taught that you have an immune system, but we did not know that we also have something called the repair system. So your repair system is mainly focused on making sure that it rebuilds or it repairs your immune system, and it has to run 24/7, right? But unfortunately, like we also touched on the fact that we live in an era whereby there are so many things that we are consuming, they're not healthy. So they do have an impact on our stem cells or the health of our stem cells. We live in an era whereby even the water that we're drinking from taps is not necessarily, the water can be consumable on the basis that the chemicals that are used, right, is so that we don't get diarrhea and all these stomach problems that happen if water is not filtered of such problems, right? But the very same chemicals, they have a negative impact or bearing on your stem cells on a long-term basis. Not being a person that is mindful, like for example, doing things like learning that fasting for 3 days, 72 hours, literally resets your body, and it gives your stem cells, again your repair system, a chance to be able to start doing what, to start rebuilding itself from scratch and doing the repair where and when it's necessary. It's little things, but it's things that we no longer practice as back then when we were growing up. A lot of people are more on like indulgence. And not only that, but also if you were to look at even our fruits and our vegetables, yes, they're nice, we eat them. But some of them have been genetically modified, and not only that, even for them to be able to get to the stores and continue to stay being healthy, or I mean like fresh, they are they are actually covered with pesticides. Not everybody is very thorough in cleaning out pesticides. Those pesticides over time, they also do have an impact on how healthy your stem cells. So that do you see there's so many things that have an impact or that affect the health of your stem cells, and also just the environment in totality. Like we are exposed to so many things. Like especially, for example, a person who's always on the road driving, the fumes of cars, it has an impact. So these are things that potentially have an impact on what your stem cells. And once your stem cells they actually get infected, now start doing what? Getting sick. So and then when you start taking something like, for example, Miiracell, right? And you're thinking, okay, fine. Let's say, for example, you're taking it as somebody that is ill, that is not necessarily healthy. Firstly, you need to understand that it is going to deal with your stem cells. And remember, your stem cells are having so many things that have a huge impact on them. So the whole purpose is to make sure that your stem cells are healthy, your stem cells are good in number, your stem cells are also, like viable, or they are able to actually do what they were meant to do. And how a product like Miiracell helps in that regard is that this header, I'm gonna put. So, okay, can you please pause for? So, anyways, with a product like Miiracell, the reason why you can actually purchase it for maybe like diabetes, and you find that it helps with ulcers, or even your hair because it was falling out. It is because it deals, or it is designed in a way that it actually, you know, basically helps with the main thing, the thing that helps your immune system to function, which is your stem cells. Now, your stem cells, once they are affected or they're impacted, your body starts to run. I always actually make a joke that the minute that your body now starts to realize that you don't have enough, it's only going to keep you alive, but it will not do it will not actually try to go over and above in doing other things. Like, for example, right now, if my hair is falling out, it means that my body is letting me know that, listen, I'm keeping you alive, and on top of it, you're not helping me. So this is why I will not be bothering with the hair. You are keeping the vitals, like your heart, your liver, your kidney. They are, like functioning. It's because we need to do the most important thing first. I also love to give this analogy that your stem cells are like, Miiracell, ne? Like when you're taking Miiracell, the reason why, even for a person that would take it, and maybe they're taking it for diabetes, and they realize, oh no, man, it's not yet dealt with the diabetes, but it has actually dealt with my ulcers. It's because the way it deals with your body is your brain sends out a message for the most, for the emergency in the body. You might not think it's an emergency, but your body will definitely let you know that it is an emergency. And how it does that is, take it like your body is the emergency room, ne? And the nurses are what you call are your stem cells, and then the medication that you're given is Miiracell, ne? Or like the tools is Miiracell. So when you are at the emergency room, there's even a chart that shows that the red is for very, very urgent, and the green, you are going to sit and then you're going to wait for your turn. You're going to wait in line. So with regards to that, right, the way Miiracell actually does it is that when you take it and it goes inside your body, the brain now will send out a message that no, there is an emergency there by the stomach lining. Maybe that would potentially cause you a much bigger problem than you know, and not necessarily with your insulin levels. So it will start where it deems it very necessary, where it deems it very, very important and of high priority, and then it will start to do the repair there. This is why you find that if I come in and I was stabbed with a knife, and somebody comes in and they have a fever, at the emergency room at the hospital, they will definitely start with the person who was stabbed with a knife first, before they deal with the person who has a fever. So that is how even Miiracell works. And also remember, nurses in the hospital, they're not going to say, no, I'm only designed to work with people that have fevers, or I'm only designed to work with at the emergency room with a person that has been stabbed. If and when a person comes and you're available, you're going to assist them based off on, because it's an emergency. So this is how even Miiracell works. This is how even Miiracell is able to help the body. It does so on the basis of your repair system is there to help in repairing each and every aspect, or each and every portion of your body. And also remembering that stem cells are also what we call mother cells. So meaning that they can become any other type of cell in the body. So it means that if right now there needs to be a repair, the hair is falling out, like as an old person, it'll do the necessary repair. If it means that it's the ulcers, it will do the necessary repairs. If it's high blood or diabetes, it will do the necessary repairs, because the whole purpose and the whole premise of stem cells is to do the repair in the body. And Miiracell comes in as a product that helps with not only helping to repair and rebuild, but also to boost and create what we call a conducive environment in the body for your stem cells to be able to rise in number, be healthy, and then also be able to do what they're supposed to be doing on a day-to-day basis.
So, Lebo, what you are telling me is our Miiracell Plus, it heals, or it helps, it aids on cellular level. Because she mentioned that we are made of cells. So it's cells, it's tissues, then organs. So most of the sicknesses or chronic illnesses that everyone has now, the thing that we don't understand is, for you to have any chronic illnesses, it means that one of the organs is not functioning properly. It's not doing its job. It's not producing what is supposed to be producing on a daily basis, because all our organs are connected. Let's talk about sugar diabetes. So let's say now I've tested sugar diabetes, whichever level. Then I'm here, I go to the hospital. They are going to, of course, for me not to die or diminish for my sugar level to kill me, at the hospital they are going to give you some meds to regulate, right? Which means here they are not helping the organ. They just want that med to hold or help for a certain time. But now, according to what you are saying, it's telling me that if I'm taking Miiracell Plus, now I'm not going to deal with insulin from the pancreas, right? Either it's producing less or more, which means now I'm not, with Miiracell we don't regulate. We are now going to fix the cells in the pancreas, the tissues, and the pancreas as an organ will now start functioning on how it's supposed to function. That is what makes Miiracell the best, or Miiracell to stand out, because at the end of the day, everyone is looking for a solution, permanent solution, not just for me to regulate or manage this problem the whole of my life. And knowing that also these meds, they have some chemicals. When we now want to alert you, because this body is your responsibility. When you go to the hospital, they say you've got sugar diabetes. First thing first, I always ask people, what is sugar diabetes? What did the doctor tell you? In your body, what made you to have sugar diabetes? Which organ is responsible for this sugar diabetes? People don't know anything. What is the name of the meds that you're taking? People are clueless. What are the active ingredients of that meds that you are taking? People don't know anything. Then it takes me back to where the Bible says, my people are perishing because of lack of knowledge. I want to go on that leader label. What can you say to people regarding accountability and responsibility for this, their own body and health?
Honestly speaking, on that one, like I would say, knowing exactly what it is firstly that you are dealing with, like your body, because your body is very smart. Like your body was designed to handle itself. Your body was designed to come back. this is why I think, like, it was boggling my mind that doctors will never give a baby that is less than 3 months old, ne, medication for the same. Let's say you have a fever and flu, and you see that the bad one, fever and flu, they will never give to a baby that is less than 3 months medication, but they can give it to you. And if you look at it from the outside perspective, a baby is so tiny, they need help because we are, babies, we know that we are kind of conditioned to say, oh, babies need help. But when you understand the power of your stem cells and the power that they possess in terms of keeping the body healthy, you understand that for the baby, because they still have 100%. Remember, when you are born with 100% of those stem cells, right? And when you are, like, let's say from the ages of 30 going up, you've lost well over 60%, not even 60, over 60%, right? You get to understand that for them, the reason why their body is able to basically kick back to um, factory settings is because they have the very thing that you also need as an adult. So I would say that in order to be able to uh, keep your body in that state of immunity, immense immunity, you need to know how exactly your body functions. For some people, it shows you like, never mind genetics, never mind lifestyle, your body lets you know that. For me, the thing that breaks down quickly, it's, like, you end up getting high blood pressure. And for other, I'm talking about things that now are like prevalent. And for another person, for them it will be something like diabetes. So it's very, very, very important to understand your body, because once you understand your body, once you understand how your body functions at the cellular level, that is, then you will know how to be able to deal with it when it breaks, or should it break down. You know how to bring your body back. Like, you will not, because like you were saying, most of the things that people are given, or were given, are just for the managing of the said conditions, whether it's the high blood or whether it's the diabetes or it's any other condition. Is to help you to be able to manage, because this is why you find that you end up even having to get on a monthly basis. So I would say understanding and knowing your body, understanding how it works, and knowing your body, and not only that, but also take time to go for tests. Testing, ne? Like, not just at least once a year. If you feel like it's too much, go once a year. Do a thorough, a proper body evaluation, because once you do that, you will know what exactly it is you should be doing to help your body. And that, at the end of at the end of the day, will help you in being able to not only maintain, but also be able to help your body should it need that boost to come back.
Thank you so much. I have come to know that the sicknesses that develop in human bodies, before it comes a sickness or an ailment, it takes more than 5 years. So what is killing us now? It's not the sickness. It's because I didn't go and do full body checkup. Yeah. Imagine if you are someone who does a full body checkup every year, which means just when that sickness is still dead cells, the tissue's not working, the organ overwhelmed. Then you go for a checkup, then they tell you, look, this organ is overwhelmed. Reduce this, do exercises, because exercising is very vital.
Yeah.
Our bodies, we have arteries, we've got vessels, they need oxygen. And I learned that oxygen comes when we exercise. We drink lots of water and we eat healthy. Now, let's go back. Imagine you are going for a full body checkup yearly, which means instead of us getting sick, we were going to cut the sickness at the root cause. without even using medication,
Yeah.
just by being healthy away.
Mm-hmm.
So because 90% of people don't do body checkups, it's only maybe now when you are sick in a way that we put you on a wheelbarrow to the hospital. When the doctor checks, they will tell you, "Oh, everything is finished."
Yeah.
Then where do we start repairing? So I'm calling people, my fellow African, let's normalize full body checkup. This body that we live in, it's only one. God gave us one. And He also gave us everything, the knowledge for us to take care of this body. But we choose ignorance. Your health is your wealth. Imagine I'm here now sitting down, but I'm supposed to be doing my business somewhere. But because my body is weak,
Yeah.
which I was supposed to avoid. So, Lebo, the last one before we close for today.
Okay.
What can you tell people about full body checkup? Then elaborate more on stem cells, especially Miiracell products, on what it really does in just 3 words. Don't be more. Just leave them with 3 words. What must we do when it comes to our health? And why every household needs Miiracell Plus in their cupboards, whether you are sick for your kids, whether you feel you are healthy, because one thing we know, you are not healthy, you just haven't got a full body checkup. So what can you say to the people outside there?
Okay, so with regards, if I can just touch on something very important that you said, right? That you said that it takes about 5 years for an illness to develop. One thing that a lot of us are not privy to is, like you're saying, lack of knowledge, understanding that your body, it actually lets you know, it sets the alarms that you have this problem. Like, for example, if your blood pressure is always high, in most cases, not all, means that you are in very small supply of magnesium. So it did not start just at that point. It started with your body saying, I'm in need of more magnesium. Please please come and help me top up. But you took it as just, it's just migraines, it's just headaches, it's just this and that, until it got to that point. So it's very, very, very important, right? So this is now bringing us to the point of why it would be important to do a full body checkup. If you're somebody that does not necessarily know how to place where your body is at, right? When your body is letting you know that I'm low on iron with, for example, cold hands and cold feet, like full body checkups will be able to help you in understanding that no, you are low on this particular thing before it goes and develops into a problem or into a chronic condition. And not only that, can I also just basically bridge it with another product that we do have, Miiracell. Like detoxing is so important. Like just basically taking time out, whether it's a week or 2 weeks, to reset your body, right? Like whether you do it once every 6 months or once every 12 months, to reset your body so that you help your body to be able to do what I call Miiracell the broom of the body. I call Miiracell the mop of the body. So for somebody that is even thinking I'm a healthy person, you definitely need both, because detoxing is where you find that even 90% of the conditions that we develop are actually as a result of how healthy or unhealthy our colons are. So you being able to do those two, right, will definitely help your body, whether as a healthy person or even as an unhealthy person, whether as a person that knows that they have a condition or as a person that does not know that they have a condition. So those are very important. And the reason why I would say, then it comes to the point of saying that Miiracell, right, or even Miiracell are a necessity and not necessarily a luxury. It's because they if I was to capsulate. I mean, like basically, like put, especially Miiracell, because it deals with the body at cellular level. In 3 words, I would say that it's all about rebuilding, it's all about repairing, and it's all about basically sustenance. So yeah, those are my 3.
Okay, thank you so much, Leader Lebu. As for today, because we don't want to give you too much information at a go, so listen, watch, and take an action towards a healthier you. We only have one body, no duplicates. So you can still heal. There's hope. Love you so much. That's a goodbye from me.
Goodbye. Thank you.